This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Planetary Transformation Meditation Experience for April 27th, 2025. Take a few deep breaths and center into your spirit, the divine presence within, and ask for your mind to elevate to that higher level where your spirit can guide you. We'll begin with our usual prayer. Our Paradise Creator deities, divine parents, and magisterial Son, we thank you for this opportunity to collaborate with you and our planetary helpers and universe brothers and sisters. What is your will for today, that we may hold focus so that these spiritual dynamics can integrate into our beings, be distributed through the planet, and have a greater presence to manifest the plans of rehabilitation for this world. We thank you for weaving us together as one, that our focus may be mighty, consistent, and directed toward the greater planetary reformation underway. We thank you for this opportunity to be of service, and may your will be done through your grace and mercy. Thank you. Greetings, my beloved children. My blessings are upon you. This is Michael. Take a moment to focus on me in your heart and invite me through the Spirit of Truth to gently deepen my presence within you. Invite your Holy Mother Spirit as a universe womb of consciousness to expand your capacity to receive the spiritual endowments we will be focusing on today. Take these few moments of preparation, and we will begin in a moment. For many millennia, humanity has functioned under many false interpretations of reality, one of which is your human nature and the way it was designed by your mother and me to function on a material world. There is a bigger picture, if you will, of the human nature and design that originates at the highest levels of reality and is given to me and your mother to create a suitable life vehicle for you to grow in comprehension of who you truly are as sons and daughters of God. You might consider this to be the divine design for your human composition that is a part of an evolutionary continuum wherein your physical body one day yields to the greater nature and structure of your soul so that you can continue on your ascension journey to higher levels and states of consciousness. Some of you are well along the path of this journey. You are growing and gaining new insights into who you truly are and the spiritual potential you have within you to co-create this greater image of yourself that reflects the glory and beauty of the Creator's presence within you as a unique expression. Today, I invite you to focus on the words, my divine design. Your mother and I wish to help you deepen into this, what you might call fundamental aspect of yourself, so that you may feel a greater sense of value and worthiness of what it means to be a human. So many people of this world struggle with fear. They do not know who they are. The fear stimulates feelings of insecurity and unworthiness. And this is all antithetical to the divine design that lives within each individual. But it is up to each individual to cultivate this divine design within. We well understand the impediments placed upon you due to the planetary rebellion that have interfered with you opening to this beautiful aspect of yourselves. In today's infusion, trust your mother and me to help you access more of your human divine design so that your human nature is opening to your spiritual potential and that your human nature can become this beautiful expression of the godly nature within you. Take a few moments to ponder what I am saying to you. Know that this was something I well understand, for as your brother Jesus living on this world, I too had to cultivate my own divine design. And it was in communion with my indwelling spirit that I was able to appreciate and apprehend spiritual potential I had to live my life and to demonstrate the nature of divine love to humanity. You are all embarked upon this path at various stages, nonetheless, but it is still the same process for each individual. Your mother and I wish to help you gain more access to your own inner divine design. As we begin, focus on the words, my divine design. Feel a willingness and intention for you to make more conscious contact with this and to open more to the guidance of the Spirit within, so that this infusion may become a conscious living reality within you of who you truly are and how you can proceed and grow from this point onward. Center the words, my divine design, over your heart, and your mother and I will move in you now, each one of you, as our beloved child. Receive us. Your divine design is part of your divine inheritance. It is a quality of beingness, if I may use that word, to sustain you throughout the course of your human life, to grow, to develop, and become the best version of yourselves. Now that you have seriously embarked upon this path, it requires a certain degree of tenacity, patience, perseverance to walk this path daily and to know that you are growing, even in the midst of times when you feel you are not. The divine design incorporates into your human nature quite subtly. And there are times when you may not feel you are gaining anything new. But I say to you, be patient. There is a beautiful spiritual synergy operating within you. And the more you press into your right to grow into your divine design, over time you will develop new sensing abilities and capacities to feel this presence of spirit moving within you, helping you reach new states of understanding of your higher natures. For now, stay in the place of the heart. Try not to engage the analyzing mind. It tries to discern what is happening. Remain in the heart in a place of faith where you, as my beloved child, receives what I wish to provide to you. Continue to receive. Invite your divine design to move more deeply into the structure and nature of your human composition, adding new substantial light qualities into it that will foster your growth and be at peace. When I was here in human form as Jesus, I marveled at the complexity and diversity of the human nature, always seeking to find that spark of the Creator within each individual, to draw that forward into a person's consciousness so that the individual could perceive the nature of divinity within, even if it was a small spark. I invite you to consider the enormity of what this means to find the divine nature within your brothers and sisters. For if you can perceive it within you, then there is a corollary to appreciate that it is there within another person. It is a matter of uncovering where that beautiful divine spark resides to help a person know that it is within, and to provide a context for that individual to come into a deeper awareness of their own inner divine design. This is a dynamic that has not occurred very much upon this planet at this time, but it is now a part of the plan of rehabilitation for you as my representatives to learn how to focus on this and to help your brothers and sisters perceive what lives within them of the divine nature of the Creator. It will be a joy for you to help them open to this. Sometimes you will need to ask for guidance regarding the words you need to speak to them to perhaps catalyze a new thought within their minds. Or perhaps it will just be sitting with an individual, letting he or she share what is on their heart and mind, where you can convey a spiritual signal to their heart that will catalyze an inner recognition within them. We have encouraged you to practice this quality of soul to soul, heart to heart communication. And it is vital that you take this on now, because so many of your brothers and sisters are emotionally traumatized by the events transpiring upon this world during this time of transition. They need support because they may not know where to find it within them. You can present these ideas and you can hold that space for them to feel safe and secure in what you are providing to them, the spiritual energy and nature. Take these words in deeply. Ask your spirit to help you not only understand these words I speak to you, but to also embody them. That your living energy presence, your human nature, is reflecting the divine design more, and you are living from that space more and more each day. Continue to receive, to allow these words to settle in. Let them be food for your heart and soul. Invite your divine design to anchor into your physical body and communicate with the memory system within that part of your human nature. Your bodies contain much that it knows through memory. Now it is time to become more anchored at this now. Mm. 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 Invite your indwelling spirit of the Paradise Creator Father to reflect more of the divine nature into your humanity. Receive the divine embrace that takes you into intimate relationship with the Creator presence within you, and let its meaning and value of this relationship take deeper root within. Mm. Mm. As you become more consciously aware of the divine design within you, I invite you to consider that this is the same for all of my children of this world, and for them to grow in comprehension of their own divine design. So, with that being said, I invite you to turn your focus into the planet now as I withdraw in this manner and invite my brother Manja Ronson to conduct the energies from here. Grow and thrive in your divine design, my children, and know that you are growing in grace and beauty and living more authentically, not only as a human, but as a living member of the family of God and the creator prerogatives and potentials you have to develop of your divine design. I hold you in my love. May you evermore be filled with my peace. Good day. Greetings, my beloved brethren. This is Manja Ronson. Pleased once again to join you in this collaborative forum where we are building the new culture for Urantia to progress on its path toward light and life. I invite you to focus these words from your hearts. Humanity's divine design. Let them weave and spiral into the planet, north to south pole counterclockwise. Especially feeling that intention and love for your brothers and sisters to be imprinted with their divine design and for it to deepen more fully within their human natures. They need this now, and you can do so much to help them receive by simply feeling that deep intention and willingness for them to grow in their godly natures. We appreciate this more than you can know, because what you provide is the foundation for more people to receive and grow in what is being so generously bestowed now. Hold this focus as best you can as we conduct the energetic infusions. That which was taken from you of your divine inheritance because of the planetary rebellion is now being restored. The compensatory plan in place is an incremental endowment of these spiritual principles and dynamics to return you to function the way the Creator had always planned for you. As many of you know, many impediments had been placed upon this planet to prevent your spiritual development, to prevent you from knowing who you truly are at foundational levels of consciousness. But it is all now being restored and returned. But the human nature, designed as it is, can only accumulate so much spiritual energy, that of the divine nature, at a time. So we provide you with these incremental endowments so that you have time to integrate into them and have the indwelling spirit translate into your mind the greater meaning and value of what you need to apprehend. So if this has happened to you, and you know it to be true within you, then continue to hold this intention for your brothers and sisters to open to their own divine design. They may not be aware that they have this within them, but you know it is true. So hold this for them as best you can, with great love and compassion for them, because they need this, as it will anchor them in a feeling of safety and security and be able to help them trust themselves, trust in life, trust in the nature of spirit. This is what is being restored as you hold this focus, that more of your brothers and sisters, you feel the inner love that they so desperately need, come out of the shadows, self-denial, and into the greater recognition of who they are as sons and daughters of God. I invite you to focus on these words: remembrance and recognition of humanity's divine design, and invite it to go into the deep memory circuits of mind and body, that we may take what you are holding and provide greater context, meaning, and value for your brothers and sisters to apprehend. Be glad in your heart. They are receiving this now at varying degrees. While this focus of remembrance and recognition of humanity's divine design is directed toward the individual throughout the entire planet, we can also extend this into the social institutions of this world to also receive this mighty infusion of remembrance and recognition to help your social institutions improve the way they are conducted and align more with the divine values of what a heavenly social order is here to teach you. So hold this focus as well for the recognition, remembrance and recognition dynamics to move into the social institutions as the seraphim of the planet. Weave this in to areas where it will produce more recognition of what needs to be constructed to improve the function within the institution. Oh. Each individual has a responsibility to the social improvement of your planetary culture. Some people will play a very large role in this, and some will be content to remain doing their best each day to contribute their higher selves to the planet. It is not up to you nor us to determine what that role will be for each individual. That person's indwelling spirit knows their divine life plan and is very well equipped to help that person engage at that level and cooperate with the plans within them, especially as their divine design takes deeper expression within them. What is significant here is to recognize your relationship to the larger planetary culture. And you, in conjunction with your spirit, communicate together about the role you wish to play. I encourage you to take a few moments to ponder this and to take it to your spirit. You might ask a question such as, am I doing enough to participate in this great planetary transformation? Are there concepts or activities that I can be about to further my role? These are some of the questions you can address to your spirit if you are not sure what to ask. But be in a place of willingness to receive so that you can play your part and do your best every day to ensure that your divine design is becoming more expressive in what you do, how you think, what you say, how you feel, and how you treat your brothers and sisters. Oh. Your divine design is a thing of great beauty, my brethren. I hope that you will cherish it and also cherish your human nature more so that these two elements, they come together in a seamless, unified whole and lead you into greater expression of the divine love that lives within. As you do this, you are providing more space for other people to follow in your example. You are creating a wake of spiritual energy that ripples out into the planetary system of consciousness. And that system of consciousness in the planetary mind is now yielding to the greater system of consciousness in the universe. And here is where you have access to unlimited amounts of information. We have helped you open to your natural intelligence and the divine wisdom that lives within. And so, in coming into a greater expression of your divine design, you will find that your natural intuitive abilities are indeed expanding. You are feeling more and apprehending more guidance from the indwelling spirit. And as this ripples out into the planet, what will change the world will be a mighty expression of that divine love that you are creating for your brothers and sisters to feed upon. And this is what will change the world. And it is indeed happening. Oh. The world is preparing for a mighty infusion of love that will shake people to their core and bring them back into this beautiful divine design for their human natures. And then the world will be forever changed because now you will remember who you are and recognize the spirit within. Let these words settle in, and in a few moments we will elevate our gaze to paradise, the source of all reality, the source of the divine design. Join with us now as we spend a few moments in communion with the Paradise Creator and the associated deities at the very heart of all life. Allow the Father's heart to beat gently in yours as you give thanks for all that you have been given, for your own divine design and for life itself, and receive the divine embrace, magnifying within, filling you with light and peace, anchoring you in divine love. Mm. Mm. As you luxuriate in the energies of the first source and center creator, descend from paradise, see yourself standing on the earth plane. Hold focus for the divine design for humanity and for all life to now become more fully anchored throughout the various levels and dimensions of the planetary circuitry. Invite the divine reflection from paradise to impart more light, more life, more love into the planet and be anchored in it, in mind and body. Invite Mother's joyful song of life to ring resoundingly through all of the planetary circuitry, that these energies may continue to solely be surely imprinted into the circuits all around the globe and bring this planet back to its abundant life in the spirit. We have completed our circuitry objectives for today. On behalf of the celestial host, I thank you for your participation. Remember to focus on receiving your own divine design and let it go deeper into you, that you may live on this planet, integrated into the spiritual energy of your divine inheritance and be more like the Father, thought, word, and deed. And if you remember to focus into the planet, invite the energies of remembrance and recognition of humanity's divine design. Continue to imprint to those areas where your brothers and sisters can receive this. Come out of the darkness and put on the garment of the Father's glory. I leave you now in this manner, my brethren. that you only have to call on me, your father Michael, your mother Nebudonia, or the spirit within when you need more support. And know that we are pledged to help you reach those goals and objectives, your divine inheritance, and the divine plans for your human life experience. Thrive in this and be at peace. Good day.